to the cave. Definitely a natural light. That's definitely, definitely a natural light. Another natural light.
Hi, Joe. On the original crawling tours, it took about 45 minutes. Now that's because that passage we went through looked just like that tunnel right there. If you guys look right here where the smooth rock meets that rough rock, where that rough rock is was the original cave floor. Now we did a thing called cave pushing. That's where we took all the loose dirt and gravel and we pushed it into insignificant passages that led nowhere so we could have a nice walking tour that we have today. It's a little easier. Now on those tours, they just had candle lights because in the 1800s, electricity or flashlights did not work. Or didn't exist, I guess. So they were crawling through a tube just like that. And if you look right above you, you can see where in the original tours, George would have them snuff out their candles. He realized quickly that dry rope and dry wood with open candle flame did not go well together. So they would snuff out their candles, crawl up this in total cave darkness, and then relight them at the top and continue their tours. So our tours are a little nicer today. Now, you guys know when you're doing dishes and you get that gross like water that leaks down the side of your thing? Now this is how this forms. This is called ribbon stalactite. So the water slowly leaks down a slanted cave wall, and then it leaves behind a mineral deposit, and it repeats that process, leaving layers and layers. Now this looks like bacon, so here in the cave we call this cave bacon. You'll see a lot of bacon throughout today's
You are adventure.
Alright, so we just went through a 410 clearing. Okay. We're about to head up our first set of stairs. Again, we have 196 steps to traverse today, but not all at once, and this is our first set. But that 410 clearing was nothing to this 3-8. So please, as you're heading up the stairs, duck as you're going and use the handrails.
Watch your backpack.
Over this way.
Oh, steep stairs.
Now welcome to Manitou Dome. Unfortunately, this is one of the sadder rooms on our tours because almost every formation in this room has been broken off in the 1800s. That's because on the original tours, they didn't really know how cave or geology worked, so they just broke off anything that looked pretty and took it home for a souvenir. We know a little better today. So right above you, you guys can see white beaded anthodite. See how it sparkles and shines. Again, we give it a little easier name to remember. We call this cave coral because it looks like coral on the bottom of an ocean. You'll see a lot more pretty cave coral. This was broken off in the 1800s, so it's pretty damaged. Now remember stalactites, as I was telling you earlier? These are some stalactites right here, except they were broken off in the 1800s. Now, what they didn't know is it takes about 800 to 1,000 years to grow a single cubic inch, which is about the size of my thumbnail. 800. I'll continue to talk. Now, right here we have a formation we call the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Right next to it, we have E.T.'s hand, still trying to phone home. Now, right over here, we have guys lucky number 7. I want you guys all to get a good look at that. I'm going to turn off my light because you get a little better pictures with the backlight. But guys lucky number 7 is a really rare formation, so it's cool that we can see it. This is called a helictite. Now, a helictite forms the same way a stalactite forms, except it grows to the side. There's 3 theories of why this happens, but here at the Cave of the Winds, we like to think our favorite is with wind. Now, wind was blowing through this passageway as that stalactite was forming, causing it to crystallize sideways. Then the wind stopped, causing it to grow back down like it does, so making it look like a 7. Helictites are pretty cool, really rare. That's right there again. Now right here we have a column. A column is where a stalactite and a stalagmite grow and meet together. Now when we found this room in 1929, this column was already broken apart. So based on the size of this room, we like to maybe call it a mudslide, or maybe it was tectonic movements before recorded history. But what we do know is these two will never touch again the same. So we call these Romeo and Juliet. That's the sad part of the tour.
All right. Supernatural? Oh yeah?
Yep, that's what they are.
Is that what that is? That's a stalagmite. Ooh, really steep stairs. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my escapade here at Cave of the Winds. I want to thank everybody for sticking around to the end, those of you that did. And if you enjoyed my content, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Click the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss the next adventure. And before I go, I want to give a special shout out to D. Omar Gosh Vlogs for inspiring me to come out here and exploring my surroundings. Without you, man, I wouldn't be doing this right now. You inspired me to document it, and I thank you. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here.